Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for the cheapest and fastest coins anywhere. Use code ZERK for 15% off your order. And if you guys want to compete in tournaments for cash prizes, make sure to check out tourneycrypt.com.
The whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about the NFL 100 promo, what it did to crash the market, and not only what it did to crash the market, but what else will it be doing over the course of the next couple of weeks. And also, I'm going to be showing you guys what positions are going to be coming out when. That way you guys know how to maybe prepare for this, and we can see exactly what happened with the market. But this video helped you guys out, and I really appreciate it if you could drop a like on the video. That way more people can find the video, and of course hit that sub button down below if you're not already subbed to the channel. I did already do a Legends bundle this morning. $1,000 pack opening will be later today, and also the Jim Brown and Emmitt Smith gameplay will be later today as well. So let's take a look at this MUT 10, I said MUT 10, NFL 100 promo. It's very similar to the MUT 10, that's why I was thinking MUT 10. One thing I'll say, first up, please get your solo challenge done. Okay, there's a solo challenge. There's actually 4 solo challenges with this promo. Every single week, I imagine there'll be new challenges. I don't believe that they actually say when they expire, but you need to make sure you get them done, because at the end of 6 weeks, you actually do get yourself a free player of your choice of any players in here, which if I can find the NFL 100 solo in here, I can show you here. And yes, so you can see here, when it comes to the solos, join us as we celebrate and honor the greatest players in 100 years of NFL history. I don't know if it says anywhere in here when these solos expire. I'd imagine they expire sometime like maybe Monday morning around 10 a.m. That's when the NFL 100 did. I'm just saying though, just get them done as quickly as you can. We don't know if they're LTD, if they're limited times. I'd imagine that they will be, seeing how after all challenges over this 6-week program are done, after you complete all the challenges over the course of the next 5 weeks, since we already go 1 week in, you do get an NAT Centennial Fantasy Pack. So you can choose one player out of all the players that come out. There's going to be 24 possible players for you guys to pick from. That is incredible. 100% awesome promo. Very similar to MUT 10. You guys need to make sure that you get that done, because that's going to be big for this promo as well. But first up, let's take a look. So what came out exactly with this promo? What are the values on things? Why is training going crazy? Well, I'm going to show you guys all that. So first up, NFL 100 promo, if you guys don't know, basically what it is there's a bunch of packs of stores, solos, everything. You need 25 of any halfback, right, to get one of the halfback players. Now you can see here, they're selling about 28, 29K. You can get some for 25K, but they're really hard to get. I mean, these cards, they fly. If you're trying to get them, you definitely want to sort by team. You can see here, if we sort by Lions, you can see Barry Sanders for 22K. But if I went to buy this, it's probably not going to let me get it. Yeah, auction's already expired. Now, I know I sat there for a second, but truly, I sat here for so long trying to buy some of these cards for 22, 23K. They're gone like that. These cards fly off the auction block. Now, because they're about 25K each, right? We're going to say that's about 25K each for the average. You need 25 of them. That's 625,000 coins. Now, that's 625K to get yourself one of the best players in the game. And you can see here, Jim Brown's actually only 595,000 coins. And all 4 of these cards are amazing. You can see here, I actually still have got Eric Dickerson. Jim Brown is 92 speed, 91 excel, 89 agility, 92 carrying. I have gameplay already up with Eric Dickerson, gameplay with Barry Sanders. Jim Brown and Emmitt Smith gameplay is coming later tonight. So if you guys want to check out any of these guys, figure out which one you want to go with, you definitely can. But this is a really great promo in terms of picking up new players. Like, I think it's awesome. People really don't know who they actually want to go with. Like, people don't know who the best card is from this entire promo. Personally, after playing all my gameplays, I think I like Eric Dickerson the most. But I think it's really cool because this means there's going to be a lot of variety. People are going to have Emmitt Smith. People are going to have Barry. Majority of people, I think, like, out of all the 4 of these guys, 30% of people are probably going to have Barry Sanders because he's the biggest name one, right? So obviously people are going to have Barry, people are going to have Eric. Maybe not as many Jim Brown, and probably the least going to be Emmitt. But when it comes to this promo, that's 4 really good players every single week from different positions that EA is going to be dropping in the game. And I think that it is absolutely amazing. Now, this week was a little bit different because it was straight up running backs. Now, next week is not going to be just running backs, actually a couple of different positions. So I'm very curious to see exactly how many players EA is going to drop. Are they going to do just 4 players again, or will they drop a lot more? We're going to have to see. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what positions are coming. But what did this do to the market? Well, first up, it completely crashed just about everything. As you guys can see, Michael Irvin is actually down to 400K right now. I actually bought him for, I think, like 550 yesterday, I want to say, for the gameplay. Or like 2 days ago, I bought him for 50K, I think. Michael Irvin is down to 400,000 coins. Night Train Lane is down to 460K. Why is the market crashing? Well, this promo, it crashed the entire market because people really, really want to get these cards. And because of that, so if you guys know, right, Zeke, LTD Zeke was actually sitting at about 850K yesterday until they announced all these cards coming out. What did that do to Zeke? Well, he's down to 400K. Yes, Zeke dropped from 850K to 400K the same exact day. Absolutely insane. That's what this did to the running back market. It absolutely killed it because there's 4 amazing new running backs. So every single week when they release these new positions, you can definitely expect that market to just take the biggest dip you'll ever see if they continue to just push out 4 of every single position. Now, like I said, this week was a little bit different because it was strictly halfbacks. Next week, I don't believe they're going to do just one single position. I don't believe they'll put out 4 players in the same exact position, but it'll still crash the market a little bit. And it wasn't just halfbacks that took a crash, like I said. I mean, you guys saw Michael Irvin and everything. QBs are down as well. I think people are kind of preparing for this promo to go over the next course of these 6 weeks. You can see here, Mike Vick is 429K. Andrew Luck, 440. Of course, today we did just get Randall Cunningham, so that definitely changes the prices a little bit on players like that. And then the linebackers, Joe Schobert, 250. Ray Lewis is 370. Now, if you guys didn't know, the Blitz promo is coming up. The Blitz promo is actually going to be on Thanksgiving night at midnight, basically. So, Black Friday. It's the Black Friday promo for Madden Ultimate Team. Now, what do you need to do to go and prepare for that? You need a lot of training points, first up. And besides training points, I'd imagine you'll probably need some points, which, of course, is, well, money, unfortunately. I don't know if there's going to be any other sort of currency. I believe there will be something to do with Blitz tickets. I don't know if they'll be used in the special offers, but that promo coming up is going to crash certain parts of the market at certain times of the day. Now, obviously, because of people needing training points, right? It's not a terrible idea to invest in players that have good training point values, and then you can go ahead and flip them when, say, EA puts out a special offering. Now, there's going to be different types of offers. I did make an entire video going over how to prepare for the Harvest promo, so you guys can definitely check that video out. If you want to hear more in depth about, what type of offers, like the global limits, all that stuff, I explained everything like that. But more specifically, with them, there may be certain packs in the store. They might put out, like, a Series Redux pack, right? Now, at that certain time that they put out a pack maybe that contains a Series Redux, that's when you could see Series Redux players really falling in price. Now, if I had to guess what packs they're going to put out for this promo, I'd imagine there's going to be some sort of Series Redux pack, right? There's usually like a Team of the Week hero pack they'll put in the store. Maybe it'll be for training, maybe it'll be for money, maybe it'll be there for an hour, maybe it'll be there for literally 30 seconds because it'll be a global limit. They'll be shared like 2,000 across each console, which is ridiculous. But the market's definitely going to take a little bit of a price dip on certain Series Redux players. So, like, honestly, Reduxes are down pretty far already, but you can definitely see some of these guys getting even lower. I mean, Randy Moss is 550K, which is crazy. Deion Sanders is 600,000 coins. I literally just bought Deion for, like, 900K last week. So, yeah, prices are way down. Aaron Donald is 670K. You guys can see, because of everything that's been happening with the market, prices are just way, way down. This promo, the NFL 100 promo, definitely dropped everything quite a bit and got people kind of scared and really prepared, I guess, for the upcoming promos with the NFL 100. That's not it, though. We have the Harvest, we have the Blitz, and this is the 6-week promo, and it's currently, we're coming up in the end of November. This is going to go into the Christmas promo as well. So you're just going to see the market. I think the market's really about to just start dipping down consistently, basically like every single week. So now let's go over what positions are coming up next and what you guys can do to prepare for this. So as you guys can see, this is actually over at NFL100.com. Linebackers are actually going to be coming as well. So of course these, when I say this, predictions will open on Monday, November 25th. This of course for people making predictions on what players they're actually going to announce for this promo. Now they're going to be doing linebackers and, as you guys can see, defensive ends as well as defensive tackles. Now, when I said they can predict what they're going to be doing for the promo, it's actually like predictions for the NFL Network, not just Madden Ultimate Team. But there are 3 different positions. So we have DTs, defensive ends, and linebackers. Obviously, we're getting a new Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor definitely has to come. Besides him, I don't really know. Now, they could do potentially, if they want to go with, say, Lawrence Taylor, I feel like he's got to come. A defense tackle of some sort, and then maybe a right end, left end, and a middle linebacker. I don't really know how they're going to do this promo. Now, with there being 4 halfbacks, right? You'd imagine potentially they'll do 4 players again with this upcoming promo. We're really not too sure, but just to be safe, I would say when it comes to how do you guys prepare for this, linebackers, defensive ends, and DTs. This one's a tricky one because there's 3 different positions. I don't know if the market is necessarily going to crash tremendously on these players, but if you have a right outside linebacker like Jadeveon Clowney, probably a safe bet to sell him sometime before this promo comes out, which again, this comes out on every Friday. You probably want to sell them by like Tuesday or Wednesday because I feel like a lot of people are going to start noticing when these cards are coming out and sell their players off. And this is really what you want to do. You want to sell your most expensive players of these positions before every single one of these weeks actually happens. So next after that would actually be cornerbacks. So potentially new Deion Sanders there. Maybe like a Charles Woodson or something. So we're going to get cornerbacks and safeties and also a kicker on that day. So that's interesting, as well as a punter. So they really could do just one player for each position on that day. We also have a returner there. The week after, though, is going to be tight end and offensive tackle, as well as guard, I believe. And then we also have got center on that same exact day. After that, there's wide receiver, and then we also have got QB. Now, the wide receiver doesn't actually have a date on it, but I imagine it's probably the same thing as QB. And then finally, we have the coaches. Now, I doubt they're going to do anything with the coaches. But with that being said, those are, of course, the positions and when they will be coming out. So after the offensive line and tight end week, there was, of course, the wide receivers and finally the QB. And if you actually take a look, there's a 2-week gap in between like the offensive line week and the QB. So I'd imagine the wide receivers with your own separate thing. So expect to see probably 4 wide receivers in that 1 week and then finally QBs. So that all adds up there. I'm very curious to see, though, how are they going to do it with the weeks that they have like different people from every position? Are they just going to do like one person? Like the week that we have a tight end and then basically like every offensive lineman, how are they going to do that week? I'm really not sure how they're going to do it, but if I had to tell you guys how to actually prepare for this stuff, what I want to tell you to do is if you have any big name players, like some of the more expensive players like Key and Point, we're more than likely going to get Lawrence Taylor this upcoming week, right? So, Jadeveon Clowney, if you have Clowney, definitely sell him before this upcoming week because Clowney's price, he's out of here. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney is already down to $527K. I feel as though some people already are preparing for this. But if we get LT, Clowney's probably going to be really cheap. I think he's going to be below $500K for sure. Maybe like 450, 400,000 coins, especially if Lawrence Taylor comes out and it's only like 600K to get him and he's a 94 overall. No one's going to want Clowney. Absolutely no one. Now, we don't know the other players will be coming out, but any big name players, the best players per position, like a DT, or if you have like Aaron Donald at right, and he's probably going to go down in price well, or already he's coming down, it'll probably drop way, way more, especially when this comes out. So keep in mind when these players are going to be coming out, what positions are coming out in which week. And again, when it said like the predictions, that means that those players are going to be coming out that upcoming Friday. So just keep that in mind, and I recommend you sell your players off at each position a couple days before Friday, because price is definitely going to be coming down. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. And of course, hit that sub button down below. Make sure you guys turn the notification bell on so you do not miss a single upload. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.